And when it comes to power, strength, muscularity, size, that usually shines more down towards the basket as opposed to being out by the three-point line. Now you may be thinking to yourself, well, playing around the basket, that's not my game, or that's not what I do, right? My entire career I've been known as a perimeter guard, like a speed kind of player. And really the bottom line is you either evolve as a player, change your game to what suits your physicality the best and the most, or you kind of just give up and stop playing. That's one of the reasons like older players are so rare out here, because older players, it's too hard to change. Basketball is too physically and athletically demanding as you get older, and older players that have been through the ringer, been through the process, they don't want to change and evolve and become players, change their games that much. It's too difficult, it takes too much time, too much effort, and you know they've been through the process, they're done, they just give up, they walk away, and they just give up on basketball. But for those of us who want to stick around and want to be the rare older guy, well, you don't have any choice. You have to evolve, you have to change your game and do what suits you better. And for the most part, that's going to be, well, I'm bigger, stronger than most of the young, agile players around me. That's just going to put you more towards the basket. So either you want to evolve and figure out how to play more effectively around and near the basket, or you don't, and you just get embarrassed by younger players over and over again to the point where you probably get fed up with it, frustrated, and then give up. Now, I'm not saying that you have to change your game completely and only play around the basket. You just need to evolve your near basket playing to the point where you can still be a good, effective player on both offense and defense. It doesn't have to be the only part of your game, but it has to evolve to be effective enough so that you can still be a good, decent, effective player out here amongst the younger players. Secondly, when we're talking about playing towards your strengths, a strength that you have that younger players don't have, can't have, is your experience. Because there's a difference between skill and experience. Even the most hardcore, serious, studied younger players who study the game relentlessly, take it very seriously, are students of the game, they may be very well skilled, but because they're so young and you have 10 plus years of experience on them, their skill cannot replace your experience. With your experience should become the evolution of strategy, and that strategy should revolve around your physicality, trying to compensate for your lack of athleticism. What I mean is you need to know yourself, know your game, and strategize how you play so that you still are the most effective player you possibly can be, while at the same time using as little energy as possible. Not effort. There's a difference between effort and energy as well. What I'm talking about is you don't want to burn out your body, your physical presence on the court early in the game. You want to save yourself physically for the end of the game, where you can make the most difference because you have the most experience. In general, end of games, end of close games, that's veteran time. It's the veterans' time to win those close games. Not because we're better, not because we've been out here for longer and because of that we're inherently better than the younger players. It's just because of our experience